Hey, what's up? I just finished a Duke Quantum meeting. Duke Quantum is the quantum accelerator program I'm part of. And our team had a pivot meeting because we needed to pivot for our track because we have a big presentation on Friday. So we met with the chapter, the club president, and we're just doing a bunch of discussions and seeing where our interests lie and where we could pivot. And we found a really interesting direction in the plasma industry, particularly in the optimizing the supply chain management of the plasma industry. So we're gonna be pivoting there. But I think it was really cool. Just like 'cause I was thinking halfway through, I was like, it's so weird because we're talking about using LinkedIn, some LinkedIn tool, right? I don't even like it that much, but we're talking about using some LinkedIn tool, and I couldn't use it because I didn't have the free trial. 'Cause I used it a year ago, and I was thinking it's funny because if I knew that I was gonna be here a year from then, I wouldn't have used it. But I was thinking how funny, like how drastically different my life is from like literally a year ago, like in terms of what I'm doing, the skill I'm at, the place I'm at. It's a really interesting situation because I was in the dorm, a cramped dorm, and I have a really nice apartment. I do some really cool stuff. I have a reinforcement learning workshop that I'm going to be leading next week. Doing this quantum stuff, obviously, it's really interesting, really exciting. It's really just awesome in general. I think what's so crazy to me was that a year ago from now, one of my biggest fears, insecurities even, was that I wasn't technically involved as much. Like I was doing a bunch of leadership stuff, obviously, some TED Talks, one TED Talk, one TEDx talk, some leadership positions here and there, like obviously President my doing and all of that. But my issue was how technically was I involved in like the weeds. I didn't just want to be someone who could be like could give you an abstract level idea of what the tech was doing. I wanted to be someone who could build the tech. And now I'm doing more and more of that. It's like it's kind of reversed. I still have my leadership positions, but I'm doing more stuff that interests me at like the low level tech side of stuff. And I think that's really awesome to see that development from a year ago. But yeah, Duke Quantum, I already said we're pivoting to. I think it's interesting. I'm going to be looking more into the industry. I think what really excites me, not even like the plasma industry in general, because that's just something like that's like a word I've now said in like 5 months. I think what just excites me is just learning in general, like because to me. The way I view this whole relationship with it, especially with Duke Quantum, it's more so from like, okay, what can I learn like because it's the perfect playground to learn and obviously help people as you do so. So that's where I'm really just see it's like the plasma industry. I'm going to learn more about the ins and outs, but particularly how I can take it and say, okay, how are we going to apply this quantum annealer algorithm. I'm using the wrong words here, but how we're going to apply it to the situation. So I'm really interested in how that's going to work and try and get more into more in-depth knowledge about that. And we're going to meet tomorrow as a team to divvy up the task. Obviously, we'll have to do like our own background research, have our own literature reviews, but like we need to understand like the you're gonna have experts like a mixture of experts kind of you have experts for different things, especially for the presentation coming up on Friday, so that's gonna be awesome. um but yeah, it's nice. It's a step at a time though. It's like sometimes it's very boring, sometimes it's very exciting, sometimes it just is what it is. And I think what I've been learning and focusing on a lot recently is just abstracting myself from all of those feelings and just like doing it regardless. And I don't know if it's exciting, I don't know if it's boring. Regardless, I'm still gonna do it, right? And that's just been my philosophy lately, and I think it's been paying off. But yeah, honestly, thank the Lord for being such a cool position with such a cool project. But besides, I have nothing else to say. So have a great day.